I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Welsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Good evening to everybody watching myself tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Please like and subscribe to NY Yankee Mania tonight. Fun action coming up your way as we have the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies 2009 World Series rematch. And of course, we know how that one went. So, Yankees Phillies matchup tonight. I'll be giving you guys the play-by-play right here on NY Yankee Mania. So please like and subscribe to the channel. I always appreciate the support and everybody showing up in the stream, whether it's liking the stream, the video, and always participating in the chat. We'll get to your guys' comments throughout the stream while doing the play-by-play. So just to establish that foundation, just wanted to do that real quick. But thank you guys for being here tonight. I will be riding solo throughout tonight's game. So just myself tonight. Just a heads up, Joe should be back on Monday night. He will be streaming the Yankees against the White Sox on Monday night. But until then, myself, I will be streaming the game tonight here on the channel. Tomorrow, it will be Jason calling the game, Yankees and Phillies. And on Sunday, it will most likely be myself and or Joe as well, with me calling the game on Sunday. So looking forward to doing those games. And of course, we have you guys covered with all three games on the channel this weekend. So how are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me. Hello to Nathaniel Blaylock. How are you doing? Good to see you. You have to go back to work. Have a wonderful night. No problem. Have a great night at work. And thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. Hope your day has been a good day so far. And thank you for joining me tonight. All right, guys. So we have the Yankees and Phillies coming up in just about 5 minutes. We'll have first pitch. If you guys have not seen already, in the Philadelphia area today, we saw some news drop about the Philadelphia 76ers as LeBron James is signing with the 76ers on a 2-year, $8 million contract. So a little bit surprising, especially from the standpoint of the fact that we pretty much heard rumors that he was going to either Cleveland, Miami, possibility was Golden State as well. So, of course, tonight, as we're streaming the Yankees and the Phillies, we have some Philadelphia-related news that dropped a little bit earlier today about LeBron James heading over to the Philadelphia 76ers. Hey, Nathan, what's going on? Thank you for being here, Nathan. Appreciate it. Nathan, by the way, did a great job of covering all the news about LeBron James and his agent, Rich Paul, as he has multiple insiders that are, that were giving him information throughout the process of where LeBron James was going. So great job, Nathan, on the coverage there. He and his team do a fantastic job, and they are looking to be more involved in the agency business, whether it's dealing with players and their contracts and negotiations. So great job there. Also want to credit Joe, of course, who made a short about 3 or 4 weeks ago that LeBron James was going to go to Philadelphia as one of their surprise teams. So he was right on the dot about that he was going to Philadelphia. Even though it was sort of a surprise team that was mentioned, there were a lot of rumors and circulations going on about that. So credit to Joe for getting that correct, as most of his predictions are correct as always. So great job there. A little bit of teamwork action here on NY Yankee Mania. We've broken a couple of stories, and LeBron James being the latest one. All right, guys, let's head to the lineup tonight. So for your Yankees, who come in with a record of 57-45, second place in the American League East, we have leading off, playing first base is going to be Paul Goldschmidt. Hitting second and DHing is going to be Ben Rice. Batting third and playing third base is going to be Ahmed Rosario. Cleaning up and playing left field is going to be Cody Bellinger. Batting fifth and playing right field is going to be Jason Dominguez. Batting sixth and playing shortstop is going to be Anthony Volpe. Batting seventh and playing center field is going to be Trent Grisham. Batting eighth and playing second base is Jose Caballero. And then batting ninth, doing the catching, is going to be Ali Sanchez. On the mound for the Yankees tonight is going to be Cam Schlittler. Cam on the mound tonight against the Phillies. And for the Philadelphia Phillies, leading off playing shortstop Trey Turner. Batting second and DHing is the scary Kyle Schwarber. Batting third, playing first base is Bryce Harper. Cleaning up and playing left field is going to be Brandon Marsh. Batting fifth and playing third base is going to be Alec Bohm. Batting sixth and playing second base is going to be Bryson Stott. Batting seventh and catching is going to be JT Realmuto. Batting eighth and playing right field is going to be Rincones Jr. And batting ninth, playing center field, is going to be Crawford. So he is batting ninth and playing center field. And on the mound for the Phillies tonight is going to be Jesus Luzardo. Luzardo comes in with an ERA of 3.43, and Cam Schlittler comes in with a record of 2.20. So those are your matchups tonight. I was a little bit surprised that Cam was getting the start. Originally, we thought it was going to be Will Warren, but since he came in for the relief appearance on Wednesday night, they pushed him back to Sunday. So tonight it's going to be Cam. Tomorrow night, Saturday, it's going to be Ryan Weathers. And then on Sunday, it's going to be Will Warren on NBC Sunday Night Baseball. So thank you guys for joining me today. This game is on Apple TV. If you are not aware, it's on Apple TV tonight. And of course, we will have the play-by-play for you guys throughout the whole game. Philadelphia, of course, being the home of the All-Star game this past year, was a very good hosted All-Star game by the Phillies and Citizens Bank Park as well. So Luzardo taking the mound here with his warm-up pitches, getting ready for game time action. Thank you guys for joining me. Press the like button and subscribe. Welcome, Jason. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. How is the Trenton Thunder game going? Pretty sure it starts at 7 o'clock. So how's it been so far on the on-field interviews, on-field batting practice? How's it been so far today? Keep us updated throughout the game on how that's going. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. So we're almost ready to go here, guys. About 1 minute away from first pitch as Jesus Luzardo is concluding his warm-up tosses. We will also have scoreboard updates tonight for you guys on the other games throughout the MLB, including the Red Sox and the Blue Jays. And we're also going to have updates on the Rays against the Guardians as well as all the other teams throughout the league that are playing tonight. A lot of games going on tonight, being that it's Friday. We're about a little under 2 weeks away until the trade deadline. So everybody, please stay subscribed, of course, to NY YankeeMania, as we're going to have preview shows sometime next week. I assume we're going to have a preview show of the trade deadline for the Yankees. And then we're going to have the trade deadline show that's going to be all day, I believe, for 9 hours, starting at 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. when the trade deadline concludes on that Monday. So here we go. We're ready for action here. Welcome, Sean. How are you doing? Let's go, Yankees. Thank you for being here. The first pitch to Goldschmidt is a swing and a miss. The count is 0-1 here on Paul Goldschmidt. We're underway tonight in Philadelphia. The 0-1 pitch from Luzardo. Swing and a miss. Goldschmidt sees two pitches, and he swings through both of them. So the count is 0-2 quickly. The 0-2 pitch to Goldschmidt is inside and down low, 1-2. I appreciate that, Sean. Sean rocks as well. Definitely rocking that history show of yours with Charles. The 1-2 pitch on the way from the lefty, Luzardo. Luzardo kicks and deals the pitch. That's in there for a called strike three. Got him looking on an 87 mile per hour slider for the first out of the ball game. So one batter in, and Luzardo already has his first strikeout of the night. Luzardo, of course, the first-time All-Star this year. He's been very good for the Phillies. And here comes Ben Rice, also a first-time All-Star. The pitch to Rice, and that one is in there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1 here on Ben Rice, hitting .277. The pitch to Rice, and that one misses inside. The count is 1-1. 1-1. Hey, James, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. The 1-1 pitch on the way from Luzardo. The pitch. And Rice swings and grounds this one to first base. And Harper flips over to Luzardo, who's covering first. And Rice is out at first base. Rice is out at first. So 2 away in the top of the first inning. Didn't take very long. Took 6 pitches for Luzardo to record the first 2 outs of the game. So 2 outs in here in the top of the first. Thank you, James, for stopping by. Of course, Ken is attending this game tonight in Philadelphia, so he is not doing the game. So we appreciate all of Ken's viewers who are coming over here to NY Yankee Mania and spending a little bit of time with me tonight, calling the game. Don Mattingly, of course, the Phillies manager. The pitch to Ahmed Rosario, the first pitch from Luzardo. Fouled away, 0-1. 0-1 here on Rosario. Rosario comes in with a .235 batting average, struggling over the last month of the year. The pitch, this one's grounded sharply, but right at the shortstop spot. He throws to first in time to get Rosario. So Trey Turner throws to first and records the out there on Rosario. A 1-2-3 inning. Goldschmidt strikes out. Rice and Rosario both ground out to begin the game in the top of the first. So 1-2-3 inning for the Phillies. And we're going to head to the bottom of the first inning. Cam Schlittler is going to take the mound for the Yankees. Up to bat for the Phillies will be Turner, Schwarber, and Harper. So a very scary 1-2-3 beginning of the lineup for the Phillies. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Please press that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're going to have all 3 games covered for you guys on the channel, of course, throughout the weekend, tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Hey, Celia, thank you for being here. She says, I'll try to pop in periodically, Evan, but not how you want to start this game. You want to make the pitcher work. At this rate, he's going to pitch a complete game. Maybe a complete game, maybe a no-hitter or a perfect game. We'll see. But of course, we're not rooting for that. But thank you, Celia. Yes, there have definitely been a lot of concerns about this Yankees offense without Aaron Judge, as they were showing the stats beforehand. The Yankees are under 500. Without Aaron Judge, I believe they're 21-22. They're averaging only about 2 runs per game, not very good, and they are in one of the worst categories in on base percentage and batting average, especially without Aaron Judge. So they need to pick it up around him. They need to be a lot better. Guys need to start performing to their standards, and that's just what it is. Hey, Mel Legacy. What's going on? Thank you for being here. I believe this is the first time I've seen you, so thank you for being here. Hit the like button, please, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We call this game, down the middle here, as, of course, I'm a Yankees fan, of course, wanting for them to win, but also have to be objective for the other fans that are listening tonight. Of course, if there are any Phillies fans that are listening, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I know there are a lot of different options that you can listen to on YouTube for Phillies play-by-play. But if you want to, please spend a little bit of time with me as well. I call things down the line fair and even. Of course, with a little bit of Yankee bias, but that's only because I want them to win. But of course, we are here to be objective and fair to every team. And here comes Trey Turner up to bat. The pitch from Cam is up high, 1-0. And we have the chef in the building. What's up, chef? Good to see you, as always. Now, no worries, chef. I know Apple TV can be a tricky thing to maneuver. Unless you have a LG Smart TV, it's kind of hard to get Apple TV running with your features. So no problem there. I appreciate it, chef. Thank you for hopping in the chat. Good to see you, as always. Making your presence known. The second pitch to Turner. The pitch down low. And the count is quickly 2-0. 2-0 here, 2-0 on Turner. The 2-0 pitch, and that one just misses the bottom of the zone, a little bit off the plate, 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes here on Trey Turner to begin things off. Thank you guys for being here. The 3-0 on the way from Cam. The pitch. And that one is in there for a called strike at a fastball, 99 miles per hour. And the count is now 3-1. 3-1 here on Turner. Last 29 games, Turner is hitting 311. 311 batting average over his last 9 games. The pitch fouled away, 3-2. 3-2 here on Turner. First batter of the game for the Phillies. Yankees went down 1-2-3 in their half of the first inning. 3-2 count here on Trey Turner. Nobody out, nobody on base. 3-2 from Cam. And he's ready. He kicks and deals. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out swinging on a high fastball, 99 miles per hour up in the zone. Very hard pitch to catch up to right there from Turner. And there's 1 out in the top of the first inning. 1 out. 1 away. Yep, thank you for being here, James. It's our pleasure of giving you guys the play-by-play. So 1 out, nobody on base. And the first pitch on the way to Schwarber, the pitch. And Schwarber pops it up to left field, not deep. Bellinger going toward the corner, and he makes the running catch there right near the foul territory line there, right in left field. So he was moving to his right near the foul line, but he made the catch. And there are 2 outs here in the top of the first. 2 outs here, top of the first inning. Always good to record the out there on Schwarber on 1 pitch. So here comes Bryce Harper. Schwarber and Harper having another very good season, both of them for the Phillies. Harper hitting .256. He was also an All-Star. 21 home runs. The first pitch from Cam to Harper. Cam kicks and deals the pitch. In there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on the way from Cam, the pitch. And Harper swings and misses over a slider. And the count is 0-2. 0-2 on Harper, 0-2. 2 outs. 0-2 count on Harper, nobody on base. 0-2 pitch from Cam. Cam ready to deal the 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Harper strikes out on a changeup, it looked like, on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. Or actually, I think it was a sinker. Whatever it was, a four-seam fastball or sinker running on the outside part of the plate. Harper strikes out. So Cam records 2 strikeouts in 1 inning of work. No score after 1. We're going to go to the top of the second. Coming up to bat for the Yankees tonight, in the top of the second, you have Bellinger, Dominguez, and Volpe. Bellinger, Dominguez, and Volpe coming up to bat. So tonight they are playing Jose Caballero at second base in replace of Jazz Chisholm, who is not in the lineup tonight due to the fact that most likely Luzardo, the lefty, is on the mound. So that's pretty much my theory on why Jazz is not playing tonight. Of course, you don't have to be Albert Einstein to figure that one out. As we know, Jazz is a on and off sort of hitter. So he is on the bench tonight. He might come up in a pinch hit situation later in the game. If anybody remembers, of course, Jazz Chisholm 2 years ago in Philadelphia hit, I believe it was 2 home runs that one night. 2 home runs in Philadelphia in his one of his first games with the Yankees. So he hit those 2 home runs in Philadelphia a couple years ago. And it was like a revelation. It was like, oh my God, the Yankees got this great player. And then, of course, Jazz fell down back to earth a little bit later on in that season. But he was great last year, and this year he's not been the most productive hitter. Yes, I agree, Sean. If you guys missed it, Jason did a great preview the other day with statistics pretty much backing up what the Yankees should do against the Phillies pitching staff, their rotation, and their bullpen, as far as a way of attacking their starting lineup, including Schwarber and Harper. So if you have missed that, please go back and watch that stream. It was about a 30-minute preview stream that we did for the Yankees and Phillies series. That was done yesterday. And one of the things that he mentioned was keep the ball high and tight in on Schwarber and also keep it low and away. So either a fastball up and in or a slider low and away. And also wearing down the pitchers are going to be very important. So wearing down Luzardo, making him throw a lot of pitches, wearing down Christopher Sanchez, who we're going to see on Sunday. So that's the mentality that the Yankees need to have going into this series. All right, so Bellinger is going to lead it off here against Luzardo. Luzardo kicks and deals the pitch, and that one is outside, 1-0. 1-0 here on Bellinger. One and 0 here on Cody Bellinger, the pitch. This one is outside, 2-0. 2-0 count here on Bellinger, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch from Luzardo, the pitch. And that one's in there for a called strike, 2-1. Hey, Yankees Groovy, what's going on? Good to see you back on the live stream. Thank you for being here. The pitch to Bellinger, and that one is in there for a called strike at 2-2. 2-2. So Bellinger having a patient approach here. The 2-2 pitch. Bellinger hits this one on the ground, but it's foul outside of first base. And the count remains at 2-2. Luzardo working quickly tonight. 2-2 on the way here from Luzardo. Luzardo, the pitch. Fouled back, and the count remains at 2-2. 2-2 on Bellinger. Of course, Bellinger being one of the hitters that the Yankees need to rely on the most, since Judge has been out for about a month and a half already. The pitch to Bellinger, and this one is hit in the air, popped up behind the plate, foul territory, and Realmuto doesn't make the catch as the ball hit the screen first. It hit the netting before Realmuto was able to catch it, so that one is out of play. The count remains here at 2-2. Thank you guys for being here. Well, we apologize if you were not able to be in the stream, but we're happy that you are back now, so thank you. 2-2 pitch here on Bellinger. The pitch. And Bellinger fouls it away again. So working a pretty decent at-bat. And the count remains at 2-2. 2-2 on the way to Bellinger. The pitch. And he fouls this one back behind the plate. The count remains again at 2-2. 2-2. Yep, we appreciate everybody in the stream. Of course, everybody brings a different dynamic to this stream, whether it's comedy, seriousness, laughter. Thank you guys for being here. The pitch to Bellinger is grounded foul outside of first. And the count remains again at 2-2. So Bellinger fighting off some pitches here. Belly ball, belly ball. Here comes the 2-2. Luzardo kicks and deals. Pitch. Bellinger swings and misses at a slider on the outside corner for strike 3. A low and away slider gets belly swinging. And there's one out in the top of the second, one away. Those are the types of pitches that you cannot swing at if you're Bellinger. You have to recognize that pitch out of the hand and make sure to stay away from those types of pitches, because that is what Luzardo will go to if he sees that's a common thread, common thread that the Yankees will swing at tonight. The first pitch to Dominguez is fouled away, 0-1. 0-1. Hey, Kaz, welcome to the stream. What's up, Kaz? The pitch to Dominguez is fouled away, 0-2. 0-2 on Jason Dominguez. On Dominguez. The pitch outside, 1-2. 1-2 here on Dominguez. So Luzardo featuring his slider and changeup tonight, as well as a fastball. The 1-2 to Dominguez. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider. And Dominguez goes down swinging, 2 outs. So Bellinger and Dominguez both go down swinging. That is Luzardo's third strikeout tonight. 2 outs, nobody on base in the top of the second, no score. The pitch to Volpe is hit on the ground right to first base. Harper picks it up and steps on first for the out. Volpe grounds out to first base on the first pitch that he sees from Luzardo. So the Yankees once again go down 1-2-3. We're going to go to the bottom of the second inning. No hits so far for the Yankees or either team. Coming up for the Phillies in the bottom of the second will be Brandon Marsh, Alec Boehm, and Bryson Stott. So your 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Phillies will come up to bat against Cam Schultler in the bottom of the second. So thank you guys for being here. Of course, press that like button, subscribe. I believe at some point next week we're going to have a trade deadline preview show, previewing the Yankees trade deadline moves for the trade deadline on August 3rd. So please come and join us for that. Give us your predictions and what you think the Yankees might do at the deadline. Will they be aggressive? Will they stay the same, or will they make a couple of minor moves? Or maybe they'll just make some internal moves from their farm system. We shall see. So come and join us for that sometime next week, I believe. We will have that, as the trade deadline is a week from this Monday. This coming Monday, a week from this coming Monday will be the trade deadline, August 3rd. A lot of stuff happening around the league. We already saw a couple of trades happen. South Halverson went to the Dodgers. We saw a trade with the Brewers as well. So a couple of minor moves being made for those teams. So going to the bottom of the second inning. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it as always. Let's hope that the Yankees put together some offense tonight against a pretty good Philadelphia Phillies offense, I would say. So Cam getting ready to deal on the way to Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh, surprisingly, was an all-star this year as well for the Phillies. Cam actually has the best odds right now of winning the American League Cy Young Award at plus 115. All right, so here comes Marsh, bottom of the second. Cam kicks and deals the pitch up and away, 1-0. 1-0 here on Marsh, 1-0. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch from Cam from the windup. Kicks and deals the pitch. And that one is check swung, fouled away. So the count is now even at 1-1 here on Marsh, 1-1. Yes, indeed, Groovy, we do need to trust our ace. Yes. Luckily, now we have really 3 aces with Cole, Fried, and Cam. The pitch to Marsh is outside, and the count will now go to 2-1. 2-1 here on Marsh. 2-1. 2-1 pitch coming up from Cam. And Cam deals the pitch. And that one is in there for a called strike. 2-2. 2-2 here on Marsh. No score here, bottom of the second. Hey, Mario. Welcome to the stream. 2-2 on the way here to Marsh. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a high sinker. So Marsh goes down swinging. Cam records his 3rd strikeout of the evening so far. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning, as that will now bring up Alec Boehm. Alec Boehm coming up. All right, here comes the first pitch on the way to Boehm. Cam deals the pitch, and that one is grounded right side. Nice play by the diving Caballero. Gets up, throws to first. Hey, got him at first base. What a diving play by Jose at second base to his left. He got up and threw out Boehm running to first. Very, very nice play by Jose at second base. Hey, if he does well there, you can trade Jazz for Luis Arraez. I wouldn't mind that at all. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. 2 outs, bottom of the second. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. As that will now bring up Bryson Stott. Stott coming up to bat. First pitch to Bryson Stott, hitting .251 on the year. And Cam Deal's pitch. Just off the top of the strike zone for a ball, 1-0. A little bit high and away. 1-0 is the count here on Stott. The 1-0 pitch. And Cam paints the inside corner for a called strike at 1-1. 1-1. 1-1 here on Bryson Stott. Hey, Sunil, welcome to the stream. The 1-1 pitch. Just misses off the top of the strike zone there, just above the plate, above the strike zone. And the count is 2-1. 2-1. The 2-1, the pitch. Stott fouls this one away, and the count is now even at 2-2. The one thing about Cam is he does throw strikes. He gets ahead in the count, and that's something that you always like to see from a pitcher like Cam, so that he can use his off-speed stuff. So the count is 2-2 here on Stott. 2 outs, nobody on base. And the pitch from Slittler, pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out swinging. That was another beautiful four-seam fastball there from Cam, striking out Bryson Stott. So Cam records his 4th strikeout of the night. No hits for either team and no runs for either team. We're going to go to the top of the 3rd inning as we've played 2 quick innings here. 2 quick innings in Philadelphia, going to the top of the 3rd. Coming up to bat for your Yankees are going to be Trent Grisham, Jose Caballero, and Ali Sanchez. So Grisham, Caballero, and Sanchez coming up to bat. Let's get some hits on the board here. Let's get some runs up there. And we shall see how the Yankees come out here against Luzardo. Let's hope they make some adjustments. Work the count. The chat is on fire tonight. I appreciate you guys for being here. Everybody's coming out tonight. Of course, a Friday night party. It's always a Friday night party in San Diego. But of course, why not have a Friday night party here on NY YankeeMania? Yes, that's right, Nathan. We're going to have an all-day trade deadline show, hopefully with some guests on the channel. And we will have all the latest news and rumors to bring to you guys. So look out for that on August 3rd, on that Monday. Going to have a full-out trade deadline special show. So thank you guys for being here again. Please press that like button. Press the like button. Let's hope the Yankees can come back out and do what they do best. Any predictions that you guys have for tonight? I think I saw one earlier saying that Volpe was going to hit a home run. So let's definitely hope that that comes true. I hope so. We wish, of course, Volpe all the best. Hope that he performs well. Yep, that's right. LeBron James in town. He is now a part of the Philadelphia 76ers. Pretty funny that, 1 second here. Grisham, the first pitch to Grisham is a ground ball to second base. Right there is Stott. He throws to first, and there's already 1 out in the top of the 3rd. So Grisham wastes no time. Grounds out on the first pitch. So 1 out, top of the third. Luzardo working very quickly here. The first pitch on the way to Caballero, the pitch. And that one is called the ball, but it looked like it was a strike right on the inside corner. The Phillies are going to challenge it. It looked like it was right in the strike box to be called the strike. And the challenge from JT Realmuto is overturned, so he is correct. That will be a called strike. And the count is 0-1 here on Jose. 0-1. If Volpe hits a home run, then North Pole will have the pitch to Caballero is inside, and the count is 1-1. We know that Volpe is capable of doing it. We know he has the power, but does he have the foresight of understanding how to adjust to a pitcher like Luzardo? We shall see. The pitch to Caballero is in there for a called strike. That was a slider. And the count is now 1-2. 1-2. Volpe, it's a home run. I'm taking Sunil out to dinner to Stone Street. All right, 1-2 is the count on Caballero. And Luzardo deals the pitch. And Caballero swings and misses there for strike 3. Inside slider gets Caballero chasing. So there are 2 outs here in the top of the third. 2 away. As the Apple TV crew, Wayne Randazzo and Dontrell Willis are talking to Garrett Cole here. The first pitch to Ali Sanchez is a slider that misses inside, 1-0. 1-0 on Sanchez. Yes, Kaz, this game is on Apple TV. So, they're going to be showing all the stats about the probabilities of hitting a home run and the percentages of getting on base and all those things. The pitch to Sanchez is outside, 2-0. 2-0 here on Sanchez. 2-0. The pitch to Sanchez, inside, 3-0. They're showing a two-way screen here. I wish I was able to see how many pitches Luzardo has thrown so far, but I can't because they're showing a split screen here. I can barely see Luzardo pitching right now. The pitch, and that one is in there for a called strike, 3-1. Show the full screen! 3-1 is the count on Sanchez. The 3-1, the pitch. And that one is in there for a called strike, 3-2. I could hear Garrett Cole. I don't have to see his face, though. I could still hear him even if they're showing the full screen of the game. I don't have to see him. I only have to hear him. The viewers don't care. They don't care about this. They want to see the game full screen. They don't care about what Garrett Cole's face looks like. The 3-2 to Sanchez, the pitch. And he hits one in the air to right field, and not very deep. It's actually very shallow right field. Coming out is the second baseman, Stott, to make the catch. So Bryson Stott makes the catch out there in shallow right field. As the Yankees go down 1-2-3 again in the top of the third. So Sanchez with 4 strikeouts in the night there, as his only strikeout there was to Caballero. So Sanchez with 4 strikeouts tonight. Coming up for the Phillies in the bottom of the third is going to be JT Realmuto. And then it's going to be Rincones Jr., Gabriel Rincones Jr. coming up. And then it's going to be the center fielder, Justin Crawford. So Realmuto, Rincones Jr., and Crawford are coming up to bat. 7, 8, and 9 in the Phillies order. Yeah, as I just get upset when they don't show the full screen of the game. But anyway, we're good now. We'll see how this game progresses here, guys. Thank you for being here. Press the like button, subscribe. The next 2 games are going to be covered here again on NY Yankee Mania tomorrow and Sunday. Tomorrow, most likely it being Jason as the lead announcer with a guest as well. And then on Sunday, it's going to be either myself or Joe, or perhaps both of us calling the game on Sunday. Sunday night is an NBC game. And yes, we are now going to the bottom of the third inning, so let's do a scoreboard update. Yankees Phillies, no score going to the bottom of the third. The Tigers have a 2-0 lead on the Royals in the top of the third. The Cubs and the Pirates are scoreless in the bottom of the third. The D-backs and the Nationals are D-backs actually just took a 1-0 lead as I was reading out that score. The D-backs have a 1-0 lead on the Nationals in the top of the second. The Braves and the Orioles are scoreless. No score there. Braves and Orioles in the bottom of the first. The Dodgers and the Mets are scoreless in the bottom of the first. The Guardians and the Rays are scoreless in the bottom of the first. The Padres and the Marlins are scoreless in the top of the first. The Blue Jays and the Red Sox are scoreless in the top of the first. The Astros and the White Sox, that game is about to get underway in just a few minutes. And coming up at 8:05 is Mariners Rangers. Coming up at 8:10 is Athletics Twins. At 8:15 is Reds Cardinals. At 10:15 is Angels Giants. And a final today already, the Rockies defeated the Brewers 5-2. So a pretty surprising score there as the Rockies beat the Brewers 5-2 earlier today. All right, here is JT Realmuto. The first pitch to Realmuto is a called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And the pitch is swung on and missed. A slider gets him swinging. 0-2. 0-2 here on Realmuto. 0-2 here on JT. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Yeah, who wants to listen to these Apple TV announcers anyway? Might as well listen to the radio announcers or listen to us. 0-2 on the way here to JT. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a high fastball again. Seems to be a common pitch for Cam tonight, as he now has 5 strikeouts on the night so far against the Phillies. So 5 strikeouts tonight for Cam, mostly using that 4-seam fastball and the sinker and cutter combination tonight. So 1 away here in the bottom of the third, as that will now bring up Rincones Jr. And Cam deals the pitch. Up and away, 1-0. 1-0 here on Rincones. No Mario. The Yankees have not made any trades yet. Unfortunately not. We shall see who they acquire at the deadline. And the 1-0 pitch from Cam. He deals the pitch. And he paints the outside corner for a called strike, 1-1. 1-1 here on Rincones. Gabriel Rincones Jr., 3rd-round pick in the 2022 draft. Here comes the 1-1 on the way from Cam. He kicks and deals the pitch. Fouled away, and the count is now 1-2. 1-2 here on Rincones. If they had a camera on the pitcher, would it be a cam? Yes, it would. The 1-2 on the way here to Rincones. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him chasing a slider on the outside corner. So that's strike 3 swinging. So 2 away here in the bottom of the third. 2 outs. Cam with his 6th strikeout already tonight. 6 Ks. Last couple of days, we've seen the Yankees pitchers rack up the strikeouts early on. Of course, Garrett Cole had 11 strikeouts on Wednesday. We saw Max Fried dominate in his first appearance back. Threw about 4 2/3 innings there, or 5 innings. He threw 5 innings on Wednesday night. And now tonight, Cam has 6 strikeouts already here in the bottom of the third. The pitch to, this is Crawford. The pitch inside, 1-0. So Justin Crawford, the center fielder, the 9-hitter coming up to bat. 1-0 here on Crawford. And here comes the 1-0 pitch from Cam. Cam kicks and deals. Fouled away. 1-1. 1-1. Mario says, Sunday I'll be 61, baby. Wow. Well, happy early birthday to you, Mario. Hopefully the Yankees can give you a win tonight. and hopefully they win this series. Bon compleanno, Sare. The pitch grounded softly back to Cam. He throws to first, and that will retire the side. Crawford grounds out right back to Cam, so 1-3 on the putout. And that will do it for the Phillies. So again, we're through 3 innings here, and there have been no hits, no runs, no errors by either team. Not even a base runner yet for either side. So we're going to go to the top of the 4th inning. Coming up for the Yankees is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, Ben Rice, and Rosario. So 1, 2, 3 for the Yankees in their top of the lineup. So quick game so far here. Let's hope that the Yankees can get some base runners. Let's hope that we can get some action on the bases right now. In the future, I don't believe we're going to see Goldschmidt play first base as much as we've seen him play so far this season. I think it would be smart to have the Yankees maybe DH him a little bit more than they have recently and have Ben Rice play at first base, especially if they're planning on him being the long-term first baseman, which they've said in the past. Definitely needs to go out there, acquire a pitcher, and, we shall see. But it's going to be interesting to see what other teams offer. I think a lot of teams are going to be aggressive in this year's deadline. More teams are going to know where they stand here, being the fact that the deadline is a little bit later on than it used to be on July 31st. And, of course, as more teams are pitching their bids on acquiring certain players, the demand is going to go up on some of them. I believe Mason Miller is going to be one of those guys that would cost a lot to get. Tariq Skubal, if he was made available by the Tigers, if he's available, a lot of teams are going to go after him. And so I think that's just a common thing for teams to remember, and fans as well, is that it's not realistic to trade for everybody on the market. There are obviously internal options that the Yankees have and that they can explore moving forward, whether it's helping out their lineup, their infield defense, and their bullpen. So, of course, as teams make higher offers for players, the demand is only going to go up on them. And I don't think it's reasonable to assume that the Yankees are going to get everybody. But, of course, we have to expect that they'll make at least 1 or 2 major additions to their lineup and to their infield and bullpen. All right, here comes Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch is down low, 1-0. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way to Goldschmidt. The pitch outside, 2-0. 2-0 here on Paul Goldschmidt. Again, another interviewing Don Mattingly, the Phillies manager, and thank you. They finally go back to a full screen. The 2-0 pitch to Goldschmidt. That one's hit in the air to right field and deep on the warning track, looking up. And this ball is out of here. Paul Goldschmidt hits a solo home run to right field. And the Yankees have a 1-0 lead in the top of the 4th. What better way to get things started, to get the run party started, than Paul Goldschmidt hitting a leadoff home run there. So great job there by Goldschmidt, taking that ball the other way. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. 1-0 lead. All right, here is Ben Rice up to bat. The first pitch to Rice, and that one is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Sean said I said he was going to break up the perfect game. Yep. The pitch to Ben Rice is down low, 1-1. 1-1 here on Ben Rice. And the 1-1 from Luzardo, the pitch. And Rice hits this one foul outside of first. And the count will be 1-2. Looks like that pitch to Goldschmidt was a down low and away fastball. Fastball to Goldschmidt, so he turns on that one, hits it out. The 1-2 to Rice, the pitch. And Rice swings and misses for strike 3. Luzardo gets him on an inside changeup, so there's one away here in the top of the 4th, 1 out. Luzardo has now struck out 5 Yankee hitters tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Of course, You're always allowed to be excited and energetic tonight, but please watch the language in the chat. Appreciate that. Of course, you guys can be excited and energetic, but we don't want any sort of problems with YouTube or any trolls coming out or anything like that. So thank you guys. The pitch to Rosario. This one is lined to center field, but it hangs up there for Crawford, who makes the catch. And there are now 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, 2 away. Nah, never picking a fight. All right, here is Bellinger up to bat. The pitch up and inside, 1-0. 1-0. 1-0 on Bellinger. The pitch outside, 2-0. 2-0 here on Belly. 2-0. Belly struck out back in the 2nd inning. The 2-0 to Bellinger. The pitch, swing and a miss. 96 mile per hour fastball there to Bellinger on the outside corner for a swing and a miss there. So 2-1. 2-1 here on Belly. And Luzardo ready to deal the 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. 3-1. Bet you and Jason have had some battles. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Fighting about the Yankees and the Mets, Giants and the Jets, all those things. The 3-1 pitch is outside, so Belly works a 5-pitch walk. So he's on first base. That's the Yankees' first base runner of the night. And now that will bring up Jason Dominguez. Dominguez coming up to bat. The first pitch to Dominguez. And Luzardo deals, and this one is down low. 1-0. 1-0 here on Dominguez. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch to Dominguez. The pitch. That one is in there for a called strikeout. 1-1. 1-1 here on Dominguez. 1-1. So 2 outs. Runner on first base is Bellinger. The 1-1 on the way. And the 1-1 pitch to Dominguez is hit in the air, but it's going to go foul down the left field line. So 1-2 count. Hey, Corky, what's going on? Thank you for being here, Corky. The 1-2 pitch on the way from Luzardo. And the pitch inside, 2-2. 2-2 here on Jason Dominguez. 0-for-1 on the night. And the 2-2 on the way from Luzardo. The pitch. Oh, he's actually going to check back at first base. And Belly is safe there on first base. Right back to the base he goes. So the count remains 2-2. The pitch. Inside, Belly goes to second base. The throw. And they say he's out at second base. They say Realmuto threw him out. Belly was out. Not sure if the Yankees are going to want to review at this one. So Belly running, and yes, it looks like Bryson Stott tagged him on the right leg there before Belly, before his foot hit the second base bag. So it looks like he's going to be out. However, it looks like the Yankees are going to want to challenge it. And they may have a case here to challenge this one. The throw again to Stott, and Belly. Oh, it was a very close play. It looks like it was a tie between his foot getting to the base and the tag placed there from Stott. Oh, it looks like his foot may have hit second base before he tagged him. He might be safe here. Might be safe. Looks like Bellinger was safe at second. Looks like his foot may have reached second base. And they're showing the replay again. Oh, actually, and from the back angle, it looks like Stott may have placed the tag on Bellinger's leg before his foot hit the base. It's a very close play. I don't think there's enough evidence for it to be overturned. And the call on the field might stand here as Belly being out at second. And we're getting ready for the call here. Showing the replay again one more time. Looks like he may have been out. Still showing the replay. And after review, the call on the field stands. So Bellinger is out at second base. Bellinger is out at second, so he gets thrown out there at second base. However, Paul Goldschmidt hits his 15th home run of the year. 15 home runs for Mr. Unk, Mr. Paul Goldschmidt, as he puts the Yankees up by a score of 1-0 here in the top of the fourth. And now we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. Coming up for the Phillies will be Turner, Schwarber, and Harper. So 1, 2, and 3 in their lineup. Turner, Schwarber, Harper. Cam has looked great tonight so far, utilizing all of his pitches and really executing. So thank you guys for being here tonight. Press that like button, subscribe. Gonna have the other two games here, Yankees Phillies, on the channel for you guys tomorrow night. It will most likely be Jason with a special guest as well tomorrow night for the game. And then, of course, on Sunday Night Baseball, we'll have that game covered as well for you guys on Sunday night. So thank you guys for being here. Always appreciate the support. Big trade deadline coming up for the MLB. And, of course, for the Yankees as well. We'll see how active they are. Yes, Chef. Good to have you back, my friend. Always good to see you. And looking forward to the next time that we will be on a stream together, whether it's a play-by-play or trade deadline show or a roundtable, whatever it is. All right, so we'll see how Cam comes out and attacks the Phillies hitters. Of course, this is the second time around in their lineup. So we'll see what the Phillies do to adjust to Cam as he comes back out. All right, so now they're interviewing Aaron Boone there in the Yankees dugout. I believe that's Heidi Watney, who used to be the host of Quick Pitch on MLB Network, is doing the interview there for Aaron Boone. All right, so up to bat is Trey Turner. And the first pitch to Turner, swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1 here on Turner, 0-1. Once again, they're showing the split screen between the Aaron Boone interview and the game. So I'd like to see the game full screen, please, not split screen. If so, I'd like to pay for my Apple TV subscription back. I'd like to take back that subscription if they're only going to show half a screen. And the pitch to Turner. This one is up and away for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 here on Trey Turner. And the 1-1 pitch on the way here to Turner. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2 here on Turner. Cam sets and deals the pitch. Fouled back, and the count remains at 1-2. 1-2 here on Trey Turner. And the 1-2 pitch to Turner. Cam kicks and deals, pitch. And Turner hits this one on the ground to Volpe at shortstop. He throws to first in time to get Turner. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. So 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. And Kyle Schwarber coming up to bat. The first pitch to Schwarber. And Cam misses outside with a slider. 1-0. 1-0 here on Schwarber. The 1-0 pitch on the way here from Cam to Schwarber. Cam kicks and deals the pitch. Low and inside, 2-0. 2-0. I have to do a shout out to Ken in case he is watching you from his phone. Yeah, okay. I will do that after this inning. No problem. Hey, Ken, if you're watching this, how are you doing? Thank you for watching, Ken. Appreciate it. The pitch to Schwarber. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, he did not on a high fastball, so the count is 3-0. Can you hear me, Ken? Can you hear me? Is anyone alive out there? Ken? The 3-0 pitch on the way to Schwarber. The pitch. In there for a called strike, 3-1. Yes, we love the Ken, the ugly truth. Yes, we're very good partners with Ken. And we appreciate his viewers coming over here, spending some time with us. The 3-1 pitch is in there, painted on the outside corner for a called strike, 3-2. Yes, of course, Groovy. You have always been very loyal to us. We appreciate that, and good to see you back on. And good to see everybody here. The 3-2 pitch coming up to Schwarber. And Cam kicks and deals the 3-2 pitch. Schwarber hits this one hard to right center field. That's going to go in the gap for a base hit. It's going to go to the wall. Grisham plays it out there in center field, and Schwarber pulls in at second base with a 1-out double. So Schwarber hits a 1-out double there. So that's a double there for Schwarber. Looked like Cam just missed location there with a cutter there on the bottom of the zone. It was very easy right there for Schwarber to hit out to right center field. So Schwarber with a 1-out double. Are those the Phillies' alternate uniforms tonight? They're wearing their blue uniforms. I think that's their blue alternate uniforms, I'm pretty sure. And the first pitch here to Harper. Cam sets and deals the pitch. Outside, 1-0. 1-0. Thank you, Yankees Groovy. The 1-0 pitch here to Harper. And the pitch. This one is grounded right to first base. Goldschmidt has it. He steps on first for the second out. 2 outs, runner on third base. Okay, thank you, Sunil. So those are the City Connect uniforms. Thank you very much. Yeah, City Connect alternate. I think they're pretty much the same thing there. I know in the NFL they have different terms with like the legacy uniforms and the alternate ones and the classic ones. So yes, thank you for that. Of course, City Connect. A lot of teams have City Connect uniforms. And here comes the first pitch to Brandon Marsh. Phillies have a runner on third base with 2 outs. And the pitch to Marsh, the pitch. And that one is in there for a called strike, 96-mile-per-hour fastball, 0-1. 0-1 here on Brandon Marsh. And the 0-1 from Cam. And the pitch just misses off the outside corner. And the count is now 1-1. 1-1 here on Brandon Marsh. And the 1-1 on the way from Cam. And the pitch to Marsh is popped up, foul territory, and it's going to go out of play. Goes out of play. So the count is now 1-2 here on Marsh, 1-2. Cam has had to work a little bit harder in this inning now with 47 pitches in the bottom of the fourth. 47 pitches. Let's see if he can retire Marsh. Let's get a strikeout here. Come on. 1-2 on the way here from Cam. And the 1-2, Cam sets and deals. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him swinging at a high cutter. He struck him out. So Cam works a little bit in and out of trouble there as he allows the double to Schwarber. But no extra threat as the Phillies do not score in the bottom of the fourth. Cam with 7 strikeouts tonight. 7 strikeouts here through 4 innings. So Ken, shout out to Ken from Yankees The Ugly Truth. He is seeing a very well-pitched game so far from Cam, which I'm sure he enjoys because he was a former college pitcher, so I'm sure he enjoys watching good pitching matchups. So Cam is definitely delivering for him tonight. Good to see there. So we're going to go to the top of the 5th inning. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Coming up to bat is going to be Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe, and Grisham. So Dominguez will continue his at-bat from the top of the 4th inning as Bellinger was thrown out at second. So Dominguez will continue his at-bat there. So we're ready to go. Let's go do the hop. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's right. Right now, the Mets have a 1-0 lead on the Dodgers in the top of the 3rd. Mets with a 1-0 lead. Now let's see how the Yankees can capitalize on this tonight. A 1-0 lead with a solo home run from Paul Goldschmidt. Excited to see what the Yankees can do next. Let's see if they can work the count a little bit more and drive up Luzardo's pitch count. From what I've seen, the Phillies bullpen isn't the best. Obviously, they have Johan Duran as their closer. But before that, they don't have a lot of guys that are great in that bullpen. They have some good pitchers, some decent pitchers, but not a lot of guys that go out there and dominate in their bullpen. So the Yankees can definitely win this game tonight if they are able to get Luzardo out of the game early enough, being that it's already the 5th inning. They definitely need to continue their run support here for Cam and continue on the runs and put up a good offensive number tonight. Thank you, Chef. Appreciate that. Hey, Mighty Funny, what's going on? Thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate everybody here. So here is Dominguez. The first pitch to Dominguez is fouled away 0-1. 0-1 here on Dominguez. Luzardo at 56 pitches. And the 0-1 pitch to Dominguez is fouled away. So the count is now 0-2. 0-2 here on Dominguez. 0-2. Luzardo sets and deals the 0-2 pitch. And this pitch is outside, so the count is 1-2. 1-2 on Dominguez. 1-2. Luzardo deals the 1-2. This one is grounded up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Dominguez. So on a 1-2 pitch, Dominguez grounds one up the middle for a single. So a leadoff single there for Dominguez in the top of the 5th. Good way to start off the inning. That was a center cut fastball, and Dominguez hits that one right back up the middle for a base hit. So that is the Yankees' second hit tonight. And here is Volpe up to bat, top of the fifth. Nobody out. The first pitch to Volpe, down low, 1-0. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch here to Volpe. Luzardo sets, looks at first. And the pitch. Down low and inside again. It actually bounced up there, so the count is 2-0. 2-0 on Volpe. Thank you, Mighty Funny. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being here, always giving us the support as we need to drive on and continue this great journey here on the channel. 2-0 pitch on the way to Volpe. The pitch. Outside 3-0. 3-0 here on Volpe. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch to Volpe. And that one is in there for a called strike. 3-1. 3-1 on Anthony Volpe. Thank you, Yankees Groovy. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one. The 3-1 on the way from Luzardo. 3-1 on the way. As Dominguez takes his lead off of first. And the pitch to Volpe. He hits this one lined up the middle. That's going to be a base hit off the shortstop. Off of Trey Turner's glove. It deflects into the outfield. So Volpe gets a little bit of luck going his way. As that ball was scorched to Turner, but it went off of his glove and deflected into the outfield for I think they're going to call that as an error. So they're going to say that's an error on Turner. Dominguez goes to second. Oh, it was a one-hopper that went to Turner, and he wasn't able to field it. So that is going to be an error on Turner, as he probably should have made that play. However, it's a infield error there reached by Volpe. So runners on first and second, nobody out. First and second. And here is Trent Grisham, the pitch. And he pops it up to left field. Waiting there to make the catch is Marsh. He puts it away for the first out of the top of the fifth. So one out, top of the fifth inning, as that one now bring up Jose Caballero. I mean, you're really going to swing at the first pitch again? You did that in the last at-bat. I mean, Luzardo has been a little bit inconsistent here in the fifth inning. He's thrown a couple outside the zone, and why are you swinging at the first pitch? I don't understand. Why are you swinging at the first pitch? But here comes Caballero. Caballero up to bat. The pitch to Jose is up and outside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0. So Dominguez is at second and Volpe is at first. One out, top of the fifth. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. And the 1-0 pitch from Luzardo. Pitch. And this one is fouled away, so the count is 1-1. 1-1. The 1-1 to Caballero is outside 2-1. 2-1. Two and one here on Caballero. Yes, I agree there, Kaz. This is where the situational hitting comes into effect. Yankees need to do a better job in this category. And the count's 2-1 on Jose, first and second. Let's see what he can do. The 2-1 on the way. And the pitch is fouled away right at home plate off of Realmuto's chest protector. So the count is now going to be 2-2. 2-2 on Jose. Both teams have both of their challenges remaining here. So a 2-2 full count. Pitch coming up to Jose. 2-2 here on Jose. 2-2. Two on the way here from Luzardo to Caballero. The pitch. And he swings and misses for strike 3. Again, got him with a slider. So Caballero swings and misses there for another strikeout. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 away. As that will now bring up Ali Sanchez. Sanchez coming up to bat. The first pitch, as that one was, they cut to it late. I didn't see what the pitch was. He may have gotten hit by the pitch, I think. Yeah, so I think Ali Sanchez was hit by the pitch. Yep, Sanchez was hit by that pitch there in the foot. So he is going to reach first base, and now the bases are going to be loaded. Bases are going to be loaded here for Paul Goldschmidt. As the pitching coaching comes out to talk to Luzardo. Hey, Jason, welcome back. Yep. So let's see what the Yankees can do. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Cam has pitched a great game so far as we're waiting for the Phillies mound visit to break up here. 2 away. So here comes the first pitch to Goldschmidt, the pitch. And that one is in there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. And Goldschmidt calls timeout at home plate. Luzardo was working very quickly here, getting into his stretch motion at a very fast pace. Here comes the 0-1, the pitch. Up and inside, 1-1. 1-1 here on Goldschmidt. And the 1-1 on the way. Luzardo deals the pitch. That one is grounded to Turner at shortstop. Long throw to first, and in time to get Goldschmidt at first base. So the Yankees have another situation there where they can't capitalize with runners on first and second, nobody out. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Coming up to bat for Philadelphia is going to be Alec Boehm, Bryson Stott, and JT Realmuto. So that is 5, 6, and 7 coming up to bat for the Phillies. And yet again, guys, we see the Yankees fail there with first and second, nobody out. I mean, I don't know why Grisham is swinging at the first pitch. It all starts with him there. If he just makes contact and moves the runners over to second and third, Caballero is definitely having another mindset there when there's runners in scoring position. I mean, we've seen a lot of the times that Caballero, when there are runners in scoring position, he does usually drive those runs in, either with a hit and run or with a sac fly. He does do a good job of situational hitting, one of the few players on the team that excels at that. And it just seems like Grisham could have put him in a better spot there at the plate. And you had 2 fast runners on the bases there with Dominguez and Volpe. You could have done a lot more in that inning, but unfortunately, they don't score any runs. It's got to be a lot better. Those are the situations that if the other team comes back and takes the lead, you're going to look back on those and really question yourselves on why you didn't perform there to get the runs in. So it definitely has to be a lot better for the Yankees if they want to excel, not only for the rest of the season, but in the postseason too. I mean, you can't leave runs like that on the table. You can't go 2 for 11 with runners in scoring position. You can't leave 15 men on base. I mean, that just can't happen. But luckily, we have Cam on the mound tonight, and he has pitched very well so far. 7 strikeouts through 5 innings. Or 7 strikeouts through 4 innings, actually. So hopefully that turns from 7 to 10. but I think he'll go back out there and do a fairly decent job here against the Phillies lineup. Second time through the lineup, only allowed one hit so far, and that was a double to Kyle Schwarber. So a double to Schwarber, the only hit of the night for the Phillies. Yankees have a 1-0 lead, and hopefully Cam goes back out there and dominates. Grisham is Captain Clutch. Well, I mean, when Grisham is up in a certain situation with runners on base, I mean, he ultimately hits that big home run sometimes, but he doesn't always produce when, it's needed. He occasionally does come through, but we don't see that all the time. So here we go. We're starting up the bottom of the fifth inning, as leading off will be Alec Bohm. Cam on the mound, ready to deal the first pitch. And he kicks and deals the first pitch to Bohm, the pitch. That one is hit hard right to second base. Caballero has it on a one hop, throws to first, and Bohm is retired on one pitch here in the bottom of the fifth. One away. One away. Cam displaying, of course, his four-seam fastball, cutter, curveball, and sinker tonight. 7 strikeouts through 4 innings. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, what's going on? And the first pitch to Bryson Stott is up and away for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 here on Stott. And the pitch to Stott is in there for a called strike, 1-1. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch to Stott. This one is fouled away. The count is 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch coming up here from Cam to Stott. And the 1-2. This one is hit up the middle. Volpe played perfectly. Has it. Throws to first. And he got him. Nice play there by Anthony Volpe as he was positioned right over the second base bag. Maybe a little bit to the left, but he was there to make the play. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Nobody on base. Here comes the first pitch here to JT Realmuto. The pitch. This one is fouled away. The count is 0-1. 0-1 here. Oh, and 1 on JT. And the 0-1 pitch on the way from Cam. The pitch outside, 1-1. 1-1. One pitch on the way here from Cam. And he kicks and deals the pitch. Grounded up the middle and past Volpe into center field for a base hit. That was going to be a tough play either way there by Volpe as he was diving to his left. Unfortunately, could not make the play. So JT Realmuto has a 2-out single there, giving the Phillies their second hit of the night. 2 hits tonight for the Phillies. So 2 outs, runner on first, and that will bring up Rincones Jr., the number 8 hitter. And the pitch from Cam. This one is popped up, but it's going to go foul out of play. 0-1 here on Rincones. And the 0-1 pitch here from Cam to Rincones. This one is popped up again, but it's going to go foul out of play. So another foul ball there by Rincones. The count is 0-2. 0-2 here on Gabriel Rincones Jr. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Cam. The pitch. Up high and away, 1-2. 1-2 here on Rincones. So bottom of the fifth inning, 2 outs, runner on first. And the count is 1-2 on Gabriel Rincones. 1-2 on the way here from Cam. From the stretch, he kicks and deals the pitch. And this one is fouled away again, so the count remains at 1-2. Rincones putting up a tough battle here for Cam. As Cam reaches now 60, I believe that's 60 pitches on the night. So 60 pitches here for Cam in the bottom of the fifth inning. And the 1-2 from Cam, the pitch. Slider misses down low and inside, and the count's now 2-2. 2-2. 2-2 here on Rincones. And the 2-2 on the way here to Rincones, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out there on a high fastball. That is Cam's 8th strikeout of the night. 8 strikeouts through 5 innings. As the Phillies are retired through 5 innings, they have no runs on the board so far. So we are through 5 innings, and the Yankees have a 1-0 lead here, going to the top of the 6th. And coming up to bat for the Yankees, we will have Ben Rice, Ahmed Rosario, and Cody Bellinger. So 2, 3, and 4 coming up to bat in the top of the 6th. Let's see, what are you guys talking about here? Got a lot of catching up to do. Command key, Apple key, P key, and R key at the same time as you. Seems like you guys are talking about some computer science stuff. Okay. Cool. Continue on. Hey, Victor, what's going on? Thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate it. And Sean, welcome back. Yes, the Yankees need to put up a few more runs here. Oh, your desktop needs to be fixed. It's flickering. Okay. Got you, John. No problem. So we're going to the top of the 6th, guys. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. So far, so good tonight. So excited to see how the Yankees can bounce back here in the 6th. They have a 1-0 lead, and we will see how they do. News in space, Flight 13 of Starship was successful. Thank you, John, for that news. Thank you guys for being here tonight. And they're showing the 2009 World Series. Hideki Matsui's big home run and a single there to drive in the run. I believe the Yankees scored 7 runs in that game. And they went on to win that World Series. The first pitch to Ben Rice. And the fastball is in there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch to Rice is down low, 1-1. 1-1 here on Rice. The 1-1 pitch to Rice. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And 1-2 here on Rice. The 1-2 to Rice is swung on and missed. He got him swinging. Rice strikes out for the second time tonight. And there's one out here in the top of the sixth, one away. And the pitch to Rosario is in there for a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Rosario, and that one is fouled away, 0-2. 0-2. 0-2 on Rosario, one out, nobody on base, top of the sixth. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. So that is Luzardo's 8th strikeout on the night. 2 outs here in the top of the sixth, as that will now bring up Cody Bellinger. Bellinger coming up to bat. The pitch to Belly, and that one is in there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1. And the pitch to Bellinger, this one is fouled away, 0-2. 0-2 here on Cody Bellinger. And the 0-2, Luzardo deals, and the pitch is down low, 1-2. 1-2 on Bellinger. And here comes the 1-2. 2 outs, top of the sixth. The pitch, and Luzardo misses outside. Bellinger did check his swing, so the count is now 2-2. 2-2 on Belly. And the pitch, Bellinger fouls this one away, so the count remains at 2-2. 2-2. And the pitch fouled away again by Bellinger. The count remains 2-2. And the pitch to Belly. This one is popped up third base side, foul territory, and nobody's going to make the catch. Lands foul. The count remains 2-2. 2-2 here on Bellinger. As we are waiting for the 2-2 pitch. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Two on the way. And 2-2 pitch coming up from the lefty Luzardo. And Luzardo deals the pitch. Fouled away again, so Bellinger stays alive. Good at bat. The count remains 2-2. 2-2 on the way from Luzardo. Luzardo kicks and deals the pitch. Outside, 3-2. Belly works a full count. 3-2 here on Bellinger. And the 3-2 pitch. Belly hits this one up the middle, and it's going to be a base hit. It finds grass into right center field for a single. Credit to Bellinger there. He worked along that bat, and he hits one up the middle for a base hit. So the Yankees have their third hit of the night. And coming up to bat now is going to be Jason Dominguez, who got a single in his last time out, in his last at-bat. Luzardo here at 91 pitches in the top of the sixth. It's funny, the Yankees can use this type of hitting when they have guys on base instead of just doing it with nobody on base. And the pitch to Dominguez. This one is fouled away, 0-1. Oh and 1 here on Jason Dominguez. And the pitch to Dominguez. This one is flied into right field. Coming over towards the line is the right fielder to make the catch. That was caught by the right fielder. That was Rincones Jr. to make the catch. So that'll do it for the Yankees in the top of the sixth. We're going to go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Coming up to bat for the Phillies will be Justin Crawford, Trey Turner, and Kyle Schwarber. So 8, 9, and 1 coming up here, or 9, 1, and 2. 9, 1, and 2 coming up here for the Phillies. 9, 1, and 2. As here we are in a 1-0 Yankees lead here. 1-0 Yankees lead so far in this game, going to the bottom of the sixth. It's been a pretty fast-moving game, about an hour and a half so far. Hour and a half, and we are 5.5 innings through. Appreciate you guys for being here. Please press the like button, subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow's game will be covered by Jason here on NY Yankee Mania, Yankees and Phillies, as he will bring you guys his best Mets perspective. However, doing a Yankee game as well. So a Mets fan calling a Yankees Phillies game should be fun. So please interact with Jason tomorrow night. And we'll also have the game for you guys on Sunday night. Sunday night, it will be myself or Joe calling the game. So come back to us again on Sunday for a fun action of play-by-play here. Let's do a quick scoreboard update right now as we head to the bottom of the sixth. Yankees have a 1-0 lead on the Phillies. 2-1 Tigers over the Royals. 1-1 between the Cubs and the Pirates in the top of the seventh. 2-2 D-backs Nationals in the top of the sixth. 3-2 Orioles have a lead over the Braves. That game is in the bottom of the fourth. The Dodgers and the Mets are tied at 1 in the bottom of the fourth. The Rays have a 5-1 lead on the Guardians in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Marlins have a 1-0 lead on the Padres in the top of the fourth. The Red Sox have a 3-0 lead on the Blue Jays in the bottom of the third. So they're looking back to go on their winning streak. The White Sox have a 3-0 lead on the Astros in the bottom of the second. Mariners and Rangers are scoreless here, bottom of the first. Athletics and Twins are scoreless, going to the bottom of the first. Reds and Cardinals are scoreless in the top of the first. And Angels and Giants play later on tonight in about 2 hours. Here comes Justin Crawford up to bat. Bottom of the sixth, and the first pitch from Cam. And that one is in there for a called strike, a 97-mile-per-hour fastball, 0-1. 0-1 here on Justin Crawford. And here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way here from Cam. And the pitch. This one is lined but foul down the left field line. So the count is 0-2. 0-2 here on Crawford. And here comes the 0-2 pitch on the way from Cam. And Cam deals the pitch. That's in there for a called strike 3. Got him looking at looked like it was a four-seam fastball that started out on the inside corner but crossed out over the plate for a called strike 3. Either a cutter there or a four-seam fastball. So Cam records his 9th strikeout of the night. 9 strikeouts here in 5 1/3 innings. Amazing movement on that pitch. And 1 out, bottom of the sixth. Here comes the first pitch to Turner, and that one is in there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1 on Trey Turner, who is 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a groundout. And the 0-1 pitch, and Cam misses way outside, 1-1. Looks like a slider may have accidentally slipped out from his hand there. So he misses away with that one, 1-1. 1-1 on the way here from Cam, the pitch. And this one is fouled away, and the count is 1-2. 1-2 on Turner. 1-2. 1-2 on Turner. The 1-2 coming up on the way. Cam looking very sharp tonight. And the 1-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Turner goes down on strikes. That is Cam's 10th strikeout tonight. 10 strikeouts in 5 2/3 innings. Not sure if that's a record for Cam, a new high record. And Cam is dealing tonight on a Friday in Philadelphia, on the same day where the Sixers signed LeBron James. I guess one would say Cam is balling tonight. And the first pitch to Schwarber. And this one is a foul tip in and out of the glove of Sanchez. 0-1. 0-1 here on Kyle Schwarber, who has the only hit for the Phillies tonight. Looks like Sanchez may have been shaken up on that play, as the ball was tipped in and out of his glove, but it may have looked like his hand was shaken up there. He is all right. So 0-1 here on Kyle Schwarber. 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on base. Bottom of the 6th. And the 0-1 on the way here from Cam. Cam deals the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Cam is only at 71 pitches here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And here comes the 0-2 on the way. The pitch from Cam. This one is up and away. 1-2. 1-2 here on Schwarber. One and two, 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch. Inside and down low. 2-2. 2-2 here on Kyle Schwarber. Cam had the right idea there. He was definitely on the right path there to strike Schwarber out if that pitch was located properly. If it was more efficient and a little bit higher, that would have been another strikeout for Cam, but let's see how he does on the 2-2. Right location, bad execution. The 2-2 pitch. And that one just misses the inside corner, just off the plate there. So the count is now full 3-2. That one just missed about 2 inches off the inside corner. And about 1 inch. So 3-2 on Schwarber. The pitch. And Schwarber pops this one up in the air, shallow left field. In comes Bellinger. And Bellinger makes the catch. So Cam Schiller has worked through 6 2-hit innings. 6 innings there for Cam, and the Phillies only have 2 hits tonight. So 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs there for the Phillies. Cam has his 10th strikeout tonight. And just dealing tonight against a good Phillies lineup, doing what he has to do, executing his pitches, and we are loving what we're seeing. So we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. Coming up to bat for the Yankees will be Anthony Volpe, Trent Grisham, and then Jose Caballero. So Volpe, Grisham, and Caballero coming up to bat for the Yankees in the top of the 7th. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Please press that like button, subscribe to the channel. We always appreciate it. Let's do a little update for you guys on the scoreboard. So the Dodgers and the Mets are still tied at 1 in the top of the 5th. The Rays have a 5-1 lead on the Guardians. That game is in the top of the 5th inning. The Red Sox have a 3-0 lead on the Toronto Blue Jays. And there's only been one game that went final tonight. It was the Rockies and the Brewers. The Rockies won that game 5-2. So if the Rays win tonight and the Yankees win tonight, the Yankees will remain, I believe, 2 games out of first place, 2 games. And if the Red Sox win, then they creep a little bit closer to getting to that second place mark there in the AL East. Yes, Kaz, that is my mom there. Yes. Thank you for supporting very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, my beautiful mother there. Thank you for always supporting us on the streams. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. And of course, Chef Nick, thank you. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Appreciate it. It's been a fun game so far, even though it's only been a 1-run outing so far for the Yankees tonight. A very well-pitched game by both pitchers tonight, as Luzardo is still on the mound. And the first pitch is in there to Volpe for a called strike 0-1. And the 0-1. And the pitch is in there for a called strike 0-2. 0-2. Volpe's going to challenge it. He didn't think that that pitch was on the outside corner. Let's see. And Volpe is right, so the challenge is successful. The challenge is successful. Volpe wins the challenge, and the count is 1-1. 1-1. And this pitch is grounded foul outside of third. The count is 1-2. 1-2. 1-2 here on Anthony Volpe. 1-2. Kaz with the jokes. And the count is now going to be 2-2 as that pitch was fouled away again. So the count's 2-2. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate that. The pitch to Volpe is down low, 3-2. 3-2. 3-2 here on Anthony Volpe. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Volpe strikes out on a high fastball. So there's 1 out here in the top of the 7th, 1 away. And that was Luzardo's 10th strikeout tonight. So 9 strikeouts. So 9 strikeouts for Luzardo tonight. 1 away from double digits. And the pitch to Trent Grisham. This one is grounded right back to Luzardo. And he throws to first for the out. Grisham has swung at 3 pitches here, and they've all been on the first pitch. So Grisham swings at 3 first pitches that he has seen tonight. So all 3 at-bats have been 1 pitch outs there to Grisham. Unbelievable. Here comes Caballero, the pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-1. 0-1 here on Jose. Oh, 1 here on Caballero. And the pitch. Inside, 1-1. 1-1 here on Jose. 1-1. And Luzardo deals the 1-1 pitch. And this one is down low and inside, 2-1. 2-1 here on Jose. 2-1. Caballero 0 for 2 tonight, 2 strikeouts. Luzardo bringing his best stuff tonight. And the 2-1, the pitch. Caballero lines it, but it's going to go foul down the right field line. So the count is now going to be even at 2-2. 2-2 here to Jose. 2-2 on the way to Caballero. The pitch. Fly ball to right field and not deep. In comes Rincones and he makes the catch. So Luzardo goes through the 7th inning mark with allowing 1 run on 3 hits. And the Phillies with 1 error tonight. So Yankees have a 1-0 lead. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. We've only played about an hour and 40 minutes here. And we are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Coming up to bat for the Phillies is going to be Bryce Harper, Brandon Marsh, and Alec Bohm. So 3, 4, and 5 here for the Phillies. 3, 4, and 5 for Philadelphia here coming up to bat. Let's see if Cam continues his dominance on the mound tonight with 10 strikeouts. 10 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits, no runs. And I don't believe he's walked the batter either. Nope, no walks. Thank you, Mighty Funny. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mighty Funny, for acknowledging that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for the support. Press that like button. Yes, Chef, we do also enjoy working with you as well. Of course, the Greek god, as I like to call him. And he is the master of cooking, the master of information here. I think everybody should be the master of information. As we know who used to be the master of information, now he's the master of misinformation. But everybody here tonight, of course, on the chat and always on the panels are always masters of information here. Yes, always on the same page, always on the same, always on the same book. We're always on the same cover. That's why you can't judge a book by the cover, because when you see Evan, Chef Nick, Jason, Johnny Salami, Joe, Nathan, George, and everybody else, Sean, you can never judge a book by that cover. Always going to have to read and find out to explore more. It's like going through a customer journey map. Hey, Celia, welcome back. The game has been a pretty good one so far. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Paul Goldschmidt hit a solo home run. The Yankees have had a couple of opportunities to score with runners in scoring position, but they unfortunately have not come through tonight with guys on base. But we still have a 1-0 lead. Cam is pitching an amazing game, 10 strikeouts, no walks allowed, and he is ready to fire to Bryce Harper, bottom of the 7th inning. The first pitch to Harper, the pitch inside, 1-0. 1-0. 1-0 here on Harper. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Harper. And Cam deals the pitch. Grounded foul. The count is 1-1. 1-1. That lineup sounds like the cover of FBI's Most Wanted list. Yep. One and one here on Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 tonight. And Cam sets and deals the pitch. And he missed up high with a fastball, 2-1. 2-1 here on Bryce Harper. 2-1. Two and one on Harper. And the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss through a high cutter, 2-2. 2-2 here on Bryce Harper. 2-2. Thank you, Nathan. You are always doing a great job as well. Always gives us the best, most accurate information as we can, or as he can. The 2-2 is fouled away, 2-2. 2-2. Cam is at 80 pitches here in the bottom of the 7th. Looking great. And Cam sets and delivers the 2-2 pitch. And he misses up and inside. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2 here on Cam. Sorry, 3-2 on Harper. And Cam deals the pitch. That's in there for called strike 3. He got him looking at an inside fastball. Beautiful pitch there by Cam. That was dotted perfectly right on the inside corner. Harper's going to challenge it. He's going to lose that challenge, just like he lost his hair back in the 3rd grade. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 out. 1 away. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That was a big strikeout. Great job there not allowing Harper to get on base. So great job there by Cam. And the pitch to Marsh is fouled away, 0-1. 0-1. Oh, and 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Marsh. The pitch is outside, 1-1. 1-1. Oh, God, guys. Lay off of... Give Celia a break. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. 1-2 here on Marsh. 1-2. Cam currently has 11 strikeouts. 11 strikeouts here for Cam tonight in the bottom of the 7th inning, 1 away. The 1-2 to Marsh, the pitch. And this one is fouled away, so the count remains at 1-2. 1-2. Jason says that Trenton Thunder right now, they're up 3-2. Thank you, Jason. And the pitch to Marsh. Check swing. He did go. No, come on. He went. Oh, the third base umpire says he didn't go around. Looked like his bat broke the plate, but they're not showing a replay of it. They're probably scared to, just like the Philly Fanatic is scared to show off his dance contest moves there with 3rd grade alien. 2-2 here on Marsh. The pitch. This is a fly ball to center field. Grisham moves back right near the warning track, and he makes the catch there in center field. 2 away here, bottom of the 7th inning. 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th inning. Nice catch there by Grisham there. No, I definitely understand everybody's point of view. Of course, you can say something that's not always going to be on the positive side, but not be lying as well. Like, you can have a good take that's not always going to be a positive take. It's just the truth. So I think that's where Celia's coming from there. But no, we always accept that sort of harsh reality. Of course, whatever the Yankees are doing, we're going to call it out, good or bad. The 0-1 pitch is outside, 1-1. 1-1 here. 1-1. And the Cam's 1-1 pitch is hit on the ground right to second base. Caballero is there. He throws to first in time to get Bohm at first base. So a 1-2-3 inning once again by Cam as he records his 11th strikeout on the night. 11 strikeouts for Cam. We're going to go to the top of the 8th inning. Yankees have a 1-0 lead here in Philadelphia going to the top of the 8th. Again, like I said before, that was a big first batter there for Cam to strike out Harper, not allowing him to get on first base. Coming up to bat for the Yankees, we will have Ali Sanchez, Paul Goldschmidt, and Ben Rice. Coming up to bat here in the top of the 8th inning. Can the Yankees put up some more runs? All right. Let's check in on some of the other scores here. So the Mets and Dodgers are still knotted up at 1. Dodgers, Mets knotted up at 1 apiece going to the bottom of the 6th. The Rays have a 5-1 lead still on the Guardians. The Red Sox still have a 3-0 lead on the Blue Jays. And other than that, there are really no important games to keep an eye on. I guess in the AL West, right now you have a battle between the Mariners and the Rangers. Right now, I believe the Rangers are winning that division. That game is tied up at 1 in the top of the 2nd between the Mariners and Rangers. So keeping a good eye out on all the scores for you guys. We'll do another update a little bit later on before we close it out. Appreciate you guys here tonight. Press that like button. Everybody here has been awesome so far in the streams. Tomorrow night, Jason will have the call of the game. The Yankees and Phillies, of course, tomorrow night. The game is at 6:05 tomorrow, so a little bit earlier than tonight. And he might have a special guest with him tomorrow night as well. And then on Sunday, we'll have the game once again covered for you guys at 7:20 p.m. And then sometime next week, stay tuned for a trade deadline preview show, which we're going to be having at some point next week, being the fact that the deadline is about a week and a half away from tonight, next Monday night, a week from this Monday coming up. And then, of course, on trade deadline day, we're going to have a all-day deadline show until the final trade is made. And the new pitcher in for the Phillies replacing Luzardo is going to be Jonathan Bolin. So Bolin is replacing Luzardo. The first pitch to Sanchez is fouled away, 0-1. 0-1 here on Sanchez. And 1. And here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way to Sanchez. And Bolin deals the pitch. Fouled away again, 0-2. 0-2. Bolin has a 2.94 ERA this season. And Sanchez calls timeout in the box. So the count is 0-2, nobody out, nobody on base. Top of the 8th inning. And Bolin ready to deal the 0-2. The pitch. Up high, 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. And the pitch to Sanchez. This one is fouled away. Yes, that's fouled away there. In and out of the glove of Realmuto. So the count remains at 1-2. One and two on Sanchez. And the pitch to Sanchez. Swing and a miss. Got him with a high fastball. So Sanchez strikes out swinging, and there's one out in the top of the 8th. One away. One out, top of the 8th inning, as that will now bring up Paul Goldschmidt, the lone Yankees RBI supporter tonight, with a solo home run back in the 4th inning. And the pitch to Goldschmidt is a fastball that catches the corner for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch to Goldschmidt, swing and a miss, 0-2. 0-2 here on Paul Goldschmidt. And the 0-2 pitch from Bolin, the pitch. Outside, 1-2. 1-2 here on Paul Goldschmidt. Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. So Goldschmidt strikes out. The Yankees have struck out more times tonight than Helen Keller has on America's Got Talent with Sam Strange. 2 away. 2 away. 2 away. Very fast-paced game so far tonight. We're 2 hours in, and we're in the top of the 8th inning. And the first pitch to Ben Rice. Inside, 1-0. 1-0. You guys are cooking Jason here in the comments about the Mets. It's not his fault that the Mets suck. And the 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike, 1-1. 1-1. And the pitch to Rice. Fouled away, 1-2. Oh yeah, Kaz, always. It's always in good fun. Always in good fun. And the 1-2 pitch to Rice is down low, 2-2. 2-2 here on Ben Rice. Yes, out of every Met fan, I would say Jason is probably the most loyal one that I know. The 2-2 pitch to Rice, the pitch, and Rice swings and fouls it away, 2-2. 2-2 here. 2-2 on Ben Rice, 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. And 2-2 pitch to Rice, the pitch. And for some reason, he swings and misses over a high fastball, or under a high fastball. So he chased a high fastball there and strikes out. Long night of strikeouts tonight. Mostly everybody in both lineups have struck out tonight at least one time. A lot of strikeouts in this game. So far tonight, we have a combined, 11 strikeouts for the Phillies and 12 for the Yankees. So we have a combined 23 strikeouts for both teams tonight through 7.5 innings. So through 7.5 innings, we have 23 strikeouts combined by both teams. Not the greatest number you want to see. So the Yankees have a 1-0 lead. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Coming up to bat for the Phillies, they're going to have Bryson Stott, JT Realmuto, and Gabriel Rincones Jr. So that's who's coming up for the Phillies. Speaking of the Mets, they are still tied at 1 going to the top of the 7th inning. So Mets still tied up at 1 going to the top of the 7th with the big bad LA Dodgers. Yeah, Victor. Yep, it is tough, especially when you're seeing that pitch right at eye level. You think it's right there to hit, and then boom, it just vanishes away from you. Of course. I hope you guys are enjoying the play-by-play tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see if the Yankees bullpen can sustain this lead, or if Cam's going to come back out there to maybe throw a complete game shutout. We'll see. Last couple of games I've called, we've gotten a lot of great pitching. Of course, on Wednesday's game with Garrett Cole throwing 11 strikeouts, even though we lost that game, he did a very good job there in that game, allowing 3 runs, 11 Ks. Max Fried then came back in his first outing against the Pirates, pitched very well through 5 innings, not allowing any runs. I believe he only allowed 2 hits, and he also had a good amount of strikeouts in that game. And then tonight, Cam Schlittler with 11 strikeouts tonight through 7 innings of work, and he's going to come back out here for the 8th inning. And the first pitch to Stott from Cam, and this one is up high, 1-0. Yes, Mel, Trent, he's seen 3 pitches, and he's been out on all 3 of them. I don't think that's ever happened before. You've been if you've been up at the plate 3 times in a game and you've only seen 3 pitches. That's, unless you've hit 3 home runs, you're not having a good night. Here comes the pitch to Stott, and this one is in there for a called strike, 1-1. And the pitch, this one is waved at and missed, 1-2. Hey, Bill O, what's going on? Thank you for joining me tonight. What's going on, Bill O? 1-2 here on Stott. 1-2. Let's see if Cam can get his 12th strikeout of the night. The 1-2 pitch on the way here from Cam to Stott. Here we go. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him a high fastball. It's been Cam's bread and butter tonight. The high fastball and the inside cutter. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. 1 away. Cam now with 12 strikeouts. 12 Ks tonight. Another 4-seam fastball there. That was another rising 4-seamer. Strikes him out. And that will now bring up JT Realmuto. And the pitch to Realmuto. That one's in there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1 here on Realmuto. And the 0-1 pitch here from Cam, the pitch. This one is lined to right field, but it's going to go foul out of play. Count is now 0-2. 0-2. So Cam actually has the best ERA when pitching on the road with a 1.08 ERA. The best pitcher in the MLB with a 1.08 ERA on the road. The pitch to Realmuto. This one is grounded left side, and it's going to be a base hit to left field. Cam left a slider there over the middle of the plate for JT to hit to left field there. So a single there for Realmuto puts the Phillies on the base pass there. So one runner on first base with 1 out. Runner on first, 1 out. And again, that was an 0-2 count there. An 0-2 count from Cam. So he has to bounce back here and bounce back, get these guys out. And we're going to have a mound visit here with Ali Sanchez and some of the Yankees infield. Mostly Paul Goldschmidt. Warming up in the Yankees bullpen is Brent Hedrick. So Cam is at where is he at? 98 pitches here. So 98 pitches for Cam in the bottom of the 8th inning. Runner on first base, 1 out. Cam has only allowed 3 hits tonight on no runs, and he has not walked a batter. Here comes Rincones. Realmuto leads off at first. Here comes the first pitch to Rincones. Cam deals, and this one misses inside. Oh, and they're going to say it hit Rincones. I don't think it did, but the umpire says it hit him on the lower body area there to Rincones, so they're going to say he's going to take first base. Oh, yeah, it did. It did graze him there on the left leg. Yep. So not good there. That's a hit by pitch. Hit by pitch, and Cam now has runners on first and second here with 1 away. And that's going to do it for Cam tonight. Boone's going to come out and take the ball from him, so he is taken out. Great outing for Cam tonight. Unfortunately, it didn't end the way that he wanted it to. However, let's hope that the Yankees bullpen comes in and cleans this one up, gets Cam through the rest of this 8th inning. Hopefully with no earned runs allowed tonight. So Cam's night is over. Amazing night for Cam, one of the best that he's had so far through his first 2 seasons in the major leagues. So Cam's final line tonight, he went 7 1/3 innings. He had 3 hits allowed, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, and 12 strikeouts. And his ERA now lowers to 2.07. We'll see. Hopefully Brent Hedrick can come in and not allow a run, so that Cam's night will be over without allowing a run. So we shall see what happens. First and second for the Phillies, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Big situation right here with Brent Hedrick most likely coming in to face Justin Crawford. Hedrick has been amazing out of the Yankees bullpen this season so far. He has a 1.40 ERA in 51 and 1/3 innings pitched, 62 strikeouts. And it just looks like he's been really developing his slider and cutter since he's been with the Yankees this season. He's really doing a great job of pitching efficiently and hitting his spots there and really commanding the zone well with his off-speed stuff. So that's something that you love to see with Hedrick. Yeah, Victor, it seems like, the Yankees pitchers, when they do very well, it seems like they get little to no run support. Tonight, Cam only gets one run of run support. It's not the best. It's not really what you want there. You want to support him with some more runs so that he doesn't have to pitch always under pressure. It does change a pitcher's mindset if they are pitching with only a 1-run lead compared to a 2-run or 3-run lead. All right, so here's Hedrick facing off against Sosa. So Sosa is going to pinch hit here for Crawford. The first pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. 0-1 here is the count to Sosa. Hedrick deals the 0-1 pitch. This one is lined to left field, and it's going to be a foul ball. It hits, luckily, off the wall there in left field in foul territory. So the count is 0-2 here on Edmundo Sosa. 0-2 on Edmundo Sosa. 1 out, first and second. 0-2 here on Sosa. Derek Hill is pinch running for Rincones. The 0-2 pitch from Hedrick, the pitch. And this one is up and away, 1-2. 1-2 here on Sosa. The 1-2 on the way from Hedrick. He sets here. And the pitch. This one is grounded foul outside of third base. Count remains at 1-2. 1-2. 1-2 here on Edmundo Sosa. 1-2. Hedrick ready to fire the 1-2. The pitch. This one's lined to right field. That's going to be a base hit in front of Dominguez. And holding up at third base is Real Muto. So he holds up at third base. He does not come around to score. He's going to stay at third. The Phillies have the bases loaded with 1 out. Bases loaded for the Phillies, 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning as Hedrick gives up a hit right there. And that will now turn the lineup over back to Trey Turner. Trey Turner coming up to bat for the Phillies here with bases loaded, 1 out. It was only a matter of time before the Phillies went to their bench to get some more righties up facing Hedrick. And that will send Matt Blake out to the mound. And he's going to talk to Hedrick here facing Turner. So it would be unfortunate if Hedrick allowed 1 or 2 runs in this situation. Unfortunately, those would go to Cam's line. So that would affect Cam's outing tonight if those runs were to cross the plate, if Realmuto was able to score, and if Derek Hill was to score as well. So bases loaded, 1 out. Yankees still holding on by a thread, 1-0 lead, bottom of the 8th inning. And Trey Turner comes up to bat here against Hedrick. Hedrick ready to fire the first pitch. He deals the pitch. And this one is grounded, foul, 0-1. 0-1 on Turner, 0-1. Let's hope for a double play here, guys. Let's hope this happens. A nice ground ball to either Rosario or Volpe, hopefully, or Caballero. The pitch to Turner. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Got him on a slider. Chased a slider there, low and away, 0-2. 0-2. Big pitch coming up here from Hedrick. Big pitch on the way. 0-2 count. Bottom of the 8th inning. Bases loaded. 0-2 on the way. Hedrick sets and deals the pitch. And Turner takes one down low, 1-2. So he does not chase it once again. The count is now 1-2 on Turner. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2 on the way here from Hedrick. Hedrick sets and deals the pitch. And this one is down low and inside again on Turner. 2-2. 2-2 here. 2-2 on Turner. That ball actually bounced before it hit home plate. So it bounced in front of the plate. Turner with a good eye there. So 2-2. 2-2 pitch. And this one is fouled away. So the count remains again at 2-2. 2-2 here on Turner. Come on, Hedrick. Let's get this out. 2-2 on Turner. Hedrick has the sign, and he's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Count remains again 2-2. Turner working quite an at-bat here against Hedrick. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch once again from Hedrick. The pitch. And this one is hit in the air, but it's going to be pulled foul down the left field line. So it's a foul ball. 2-2. The count remains. 2-2 remaining here on Turner. 2-2. Schwarber on deck. The 2-2 on the way to Turner. Hedrick deals the pitch. And this one is fouled away again. It's like a repeatable time machine. 2-2. 2-2 here on Turner. 2-2. 2-2. Hedrick sets and deals. The pitch is lined to left field, right to the left fielder Bellinger. And Real Muto is not going to tag at third base. He stays where he is right now. Big out from Brent Hedrick. 2 outs, and the bases remain loaded. Nobody comes home to score. 2 outs there. Big out there from Hedrick as Turner luckily lined out, and it was hard enough to be right at Bellinger where there was no advancement from Real Muto at third base. Ryan McMahon, by the way, is in to play third base, so Ryan McMahon is in to play at third. McMahon is in at third base. So here comes the very dangerous Kyle Schwarber right now. This is the moment of the game right here, folks. Kyle Schwarber comes up with the bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch, down low and away, 1-0. I imagine Hedrick would want to be very careful here to Schwarber, but at the same time, you have to locate your pitches here and also be well aware of what he can do in this situation. He's had a lot of clutch moments for the Phillies, and let's hope that right now is not one of them. Here comes the 1-0 pitch here from Hedrick. The pitch. This one is fouled away right at home plate, so the count is 1-1. 1-1. Oh, Nathan with breaking news. My team and I just booked our inclusive client, World Series champion, and 2-time Gold Glove award winner Orlando Cabrera for this show at 5 o'clock Eastern. Awesome. Thank you, Nathan. Which day is that going to be? Thank you, Nathan, by the way, for the breaking news. Appreciate that. The pitch to Schwarber is down low and away, 2-1. 2-1. Monday, July 27th. Okay, so this coming Monday, guys, we will have Orlando Cabrera on the show. Orlando Cabrera coming on the show on Monday at 5 p.m. The 2-1 pitch coming up from Hedrick. Hedrick sets and deals the pitch. And this one is fouled back, 2-2. 2-2 here on Schwarber. Yes, thank you, Nathan, for the news. Appreciate that. Looking forward to it. And the 2-2 on the way from Hedrick. The pitch. And this one is down low and away, 3-2. So the count's full here. Nowhere to put Schwarber as the bases are loaded with 2 outs. 3-2 is the count on Kyle Schwarber. Big pitch coming up. Big pitch on the way here from Brent Hedrick. Here comes the 3-2. Hedrick sets and deals the pitch. And this one is grounded to second base. Caballero has it, throws to first, and he is out at first base. So Hedrick works in and out of trouble, and Cam's line is complete tonight, allowing no runs on the night. Big out there by Brent Hedrick. He gets 2 big outs, actually, from Turner and Schwarber, the 2 big boppers in the Phillies lineup. And now we can all take a deep breath and just reflect the fact that they didn't score in that inning. So great job there by Brent Hedrick. Cam's night is now complete there, allowing no runs on the night. So great job by him, 12 strikeouts. And Hedrick gets those 2 big outs there from Turner and Schwarber. So that's a 1-0 lead still for the Yankees. Still a 1-0 lead. We're going to go to the top of the 9th inning. Coming up to bat is going to be Ryan McMahon, Cody Bellinger, and Jason Dominguez. What inning right there. Some excitement going on. Yes, of course. That was a great job by Hedrick. I don't know how he got out of that, but he was able to. That was like a magic act, whatever you want to call it, Houdini act, like Sean says, whatever you want to say. That was like magic right there. So Yankees are still holding on 1-0 by the skin of their teeth here in Philadelphia tonight. And this game is definitely going to go to the bottom of the 9th. Hopefully the Yankees can put on some more run support. We'll see who comes out for the 9th. Is it going to be Bednar? Who is it going to be for the 9th inning? We shall see. I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. Please press the like button and subscribe to the channel. What a game we've had so far tonight. John says belly bum or Volpe bolt. Okay. Yeah, well, if McMahon, Bellinger, or Dominguez get on base, we'll see Volpe come up to bat. So McMahon will come up to bat here. Let's see who the Phillies have in the game. The Phillies are going to bring in Jose Alvarado, their reliever. Jose Alvarado. He's appeared in 42 games, 3-3 win-loss record, 6.25 ERA. A very on and off pitcher. A very on and off pitcher there for the Phillies is Jose Alvarado, as most NL East fans, maybe Mets fans as well, can allude to that too. The fact that he's a very on and off pitcher, Jose Alvarado. And the first pitch to Ryan McMahon, the pitch is up and inside, 1-0. 1-0 here on McMahon. One and 0 here on Ryan McMahon. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch to McMahon, the pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. 1-1. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 on the way. And Alvarado deals the pitch. Is swung on and missed. 1-2. 1-2. Let's keep it peaceful in the stream, guys. I would appreciate that. And the 1-2 pitch is... Looks like he was hit by the pitch, so McMahon gets hit by the pitch there, and he will take first base. Yep, McMahon was hit there by that pitch there. Looked like it was on the elbow guard, so he takes first base. And that's pretty much the inconsistencies there that Alvarado has for the Phillies in their bullpen. All right, so it looks like the Phillies may want to review this one. They don't think that McMahon was hit by the pitch. Depending on the replay, it shows it was very close. I don't see an angle where they can really overturn this. They're showing angle that's pretty far away to look at. Can't really determine if it hit him or not. So we'll just see what this call is going to be. Looked like it may have just grazed him. Yeah, it did look like it hit him there. Looked like he was hit by that pitch. So this call will be confirmed, and McMahon will take first base. And there it is right there. The Yankees do the umpires uphold that challenge there, so the Phillies lose that challenge. And McMahon is on first base. So here comes Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger coming up to bat here in the top of the ninth, runner on first. And the pitch outside, 1-0. And 1-0. The 1-0 pitch coming up from Alvarado. The 1-0 pitch. And that one's in there for a called strike, 1-1. And Nathan has some more breaking news for us. I'll read that in just a second. And here comes the 1-1 on the way. And the pitch. This one is grounded right to second base. On to short for one, back to first. And in time for a 4-6-3 double play. So Stott and Turner turn a 4-6-3 double play there. And there are 2 outs here at the top of the ninth inning. 2 outs. Guys, I don't think anyone was blocked. I don't know if you guys are talking about right now or before, but please, if there was an instance beforehand that happened, just let it go. Whatever it was, we apologize for it. Please don't attack anybody else in the chat. We would appreciate that. So thank you guys for the support, but please no attacking people in the chat for things that may have done in the past or anything else. We don't want to elude that behavior anymore. All right, so here is Dominguez. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Alvarado. The pitch. This one is hit to left field, but right there is the left fielder to make the catch. So the Phillies will come up to bat with last chance here in the ninth inning. It looks like Bednar is going to come on to make the save appearance. So Bednar coming in hopefully to get the save here against the Phillies in the bottom of the ninth inning. Coming up to bat for the Phillies, though, it's not going to be easy against Harbor, Marsh, and Bohm. So Bryce Harper, Brandon Marsh, and Alec Bohm are coming up to bat for the Phillies. And that'll do it. So hopefully Bednar can complete this 1-2-3 save appearance. Nathan's breaking news for us. My team and I have booked our client and former MLB outfielder Kevin Mensch for the MLB trade deadline show, August 3rd on NYMania at 11 a.m. Great. Thank you, Nathan, for the news. Kevin Mensch. Thank you, Nathan. So there you go. There's our first guest for the trade deadline show. If you guys don't know, we will be live all day for the trade deadline on August 3rd from about 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So Kevin Mensch will be coming on the show. Looks like he used to be it's definitely a former player. He played for the Texas Rangers. And we're looking forward to having him on the show there. Guys, can we please stop the attacking and cursing at one another, please? It's not really the professional thing to do, so I'd appreciate it if you guys would stop that. It's not fair to people who are trying to enjoy the stream tonight. So please don't do that. Don't know what's going on or what the deal was or what's even happening, but would appreciate it if we just kept it about the game. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the ninth. And coming up to bat for the Phillies is Harper. So he will lead things off here against Bednar, and then it's going to be followed by Marsh and Bohm. So Harper, Marsh, and Bohm coming up here for the Phillies. Bednar coming in to make the save appearance. The first pitch to Harper, and he misses outside with a fastball, so the count is 1-0. 1-0 here on Bryce Harper. Harper's 0 for 3 tonight. The 1-0 pitch from Bednar, the pitch. This one is fouled out of play, and the count is now 1-1. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch from Bednar, the pitch fouled away, 1-2. 1-2 here on Bryce Harper. 1-2. Yeah, Yankees Groovy, I do not think you were blocked. So please calm down there. You weren't blocked. And the 1-2 called strike 3. He got him. Called strike 3 there on Harper. He's going to challenge it. Oh, he wins the challenge. That pitch was outside. From the box angle, it looked like it caught the outside corner from the original angle there when they were showing home plate. But upon review, the call is going to be overturned, so the count is going to be 2-2. 2-2 on Harper. 2-2. And the pitch from Bednar. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So at the end of the day, Harper strikes out one way or the other there. Strikes out swinging instead of looking. So Bednar records his first strikeout of the night on Harper, and there's one away in the bottom of the ninth. One away. One away. And Brandon Marsh will now come up to bat. And the pitch from Bednar. This one is hit in the air to left field. Bellinger goes back, leaps, and he makes the catch on the warning track. Nice play by Bellinger as he was turning around, and he made the catch on the warning track. 2 away. 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth inning. 2 away. Great catch by Bellinger as he leaped and made the catch. 2 outs. Come on, guys. We're 1 out away from a Yankee win. Let's rally together and hope that the Yankees can get this one final out. Here comes Alec Bohm, the final chance for the Phillies tonight. The first pitch from Bednar. Outside, 1-0. 1-0. Yep, ring that bell, Belly. And we have some more breaking news from Nathan. I'll read that in just a sec. The pitch from Bednar. Grounded foul, and that one is 1-1. So it's a foul ball there, so 1-1. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Bednar. The pitch. This one is grounded to third base. McMahon has it. He throws to first. And the ball game is over. Yankees win by a score of 1-0. Paul Goldschmidt's solo home run in the fourth inning proves to be the one and only run of the ball game tonight. Cam Schlittler is your star of the game as he records 12 strikeouts, no walks, and he does not allow a run here tonight against the Phillies. Yankees win by a score of 1-0 tonight as they are on a 2-game winning streak. Great performance tonight. Yes, things could be better from the offense. We know that. But tonight, the pitching was able to hold up perfectly. Brent Hendrick came in and did a great job in that eighth inning. And then Bednar, who has been phenomenal this whole season, actually. He's been great. He came in and got the save. So what a great performance tonight by the Yankees pitchers. And we'll see. I'll do a scoreboard update to finally see where we stand here in the standings. I'm pretty sure the Rays are going to win tonight. So we'll find out what the situation will be in regards to the standings. But before we get to the update, I will get to Nathan's breaking news once again. So he says, my team and I have booked our client and former MLB outfielder and infielder Logan Morrison for the trade deadline show at 3 p.m. on NY YankeeMania. Once again, we have another guest. So Kevin Mensch and now Logan Morrison will be joining us at 3 p.m. during the trade deadline show. So I appreciate that, Nathan. Thank you very much. Hey, Joe.
Hello, Evan. Great call, great game.
Thanks.
I'm not in love with what happened in the in our stream tonight. So, what's the story here? What's going on?
I wish I could tell you, but I'm not really sure. I was focusing on calling the game. I just heard people were attacking others for blocking or something that may have happened in the past. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if anyone was blocked tonight on the channel. I didn't see anyone get blocked.
Yes. First of all, I want to say great game, Evan. You called it a fantastic game. Thank you so much. When somebody is calling a game here, people, we are New York Yankee Mania. We are not here to please each other and please each other with bad remarks to anyone else. Just like you have a right to talk, somebody else has a right to say their mind. As long as you don't curse, you don't talk politics, you don't talk religion, everybody's entitled to their opinion. And by doing what you're doing takes off from the announcer that's announcing the game. I won't stand for it. I will report it. Now, either we are civil to each other, or I will stop the chat. And everybody could just listen. Because there's no reason at all for somebody to come in and cause havoc. We have been nice and quiet in this stream for a very long time. I don't need the crap. We work very, very hard for this. I don't need the crap. Okay, people? We're working on major shows coming on. We've got major guests coming on. This isn't a joke. I love our chat, and you don't attack my chat. Enough. No, you're done. You are done. Goodbye. Good luck. Get lost. Don't ever show your face here again. I'm sorry, people. For one person trying to ruin a great stream. One person. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. You don't come in here with people that have been here for days and for a year and a half and ruin it for somebody else. That I got to get personal phone calls. Ruin it for this guy right here, Evan. I'm very, very sorry, people, but you mean the world to me. And I am not going to let anybody bully this chat. I'm not. We're not. We're not going to put up with it, and it will be reported. And how dare you curse at me? Curse your family, where you came from, and grow up. We allowed you to come in. We allowed you to come back. And that's the thanks I get. And then you curse at me. Go curse at your mother. Not at me. You don't know me like a hole in the wall. I don't want to know you. How dare you attack me? You have just been reported all over the place. It's all done. And every creator, you go on any show, I guarantee you're going out. A beautiful Yankee win, and you got to stick it to us. We don't need your crap. We don't want your crap. Stay out of here. Get a life. You want to do something good for yourself? Go join the Marines. Go join the Army. You'll come back a great person. You idiot. Absolute idiot. I'm sorry, Evan. They're not ruining your stream and not ruining the chat that we love dearly. So screw you. Screw you. Talk to me like that? You piece of garbage. You and your family, pieces of garbage. Evan, great game. I am so sorry, but I had to say what I had to say. How dare he attack me? How dare he attack me? Piece of garbage. Anyway, Evan, I'm sorry.
Nope, it's all right. Yeah, obviously, I wish the chat was a little bit better tonight. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed in you guys tonight. Not only for obviously that one person, but please just keep the comments about the game. I don't want to see anything else about anything else. I don't really care about anything else other than what's happening during the game. And I believe the chat would be much better, and we would be more inviting. Obviously, we want other people to come in and enjoy themselves. They're trying to listen to the game, and they want to see, obviously things that are going on about the game only in the chat. So I'd appreciate you guys if you would just keep the comments about the game, and that's really all I care about. Obviously, all the other stuff, you guys can mention on your own time, but this should be only about the game. So I appreciate you guys being here, and yeah, we don't want anything to happen again, just like that, that one person starting stuff. We don't want that to happen again. And no fault for anybody else. Everybody else was great tonight. And, we allow a lot of stuff here on the channel, but the stuff that happened tonight will not be tolerated again. So thank you, Joe, for coming up and stating that.
Yes, and I want to say, we have Nitin from Nitin Sports Rush. He's with me tonight. And he's booking all guests for you people, for all of you, for all of us, to say thank you for the good job that we do. And then we got to come up with this crap. It's absolute crap. Groovy, I hope you're proud of yourself. I really am. Because that's the last time you ever get to see any part of this show. I don't care who's on it. We don't want you. And none of the creators want you. You're out. Thank you, James. That's very nice. Victor, thank you for, I saw what you were doing. I appreciate it very, very much. But I'm sorry. Nitin, you want to say a couple of words?
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, guys, thank you. Tomorrow night, we're going to have another great stream. And again, for one person has got to make this all, and we're not going to let it happen, because this man right here did a fantastic job, and 99% of the chat was awesome. So I love each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And no piece of crap is going to take that away from us, because they're all freaking jealous. They are all jealous because we have good talent here. We have good people running the show. We have everything correct. But some people don't like that. Well, too bad. Too bad. Aren't you glad I had the night off? Night off where we're planning the huge show for August 3rd. And I got to get heartburn because of one stupid idiot.
Yep.
Let's go Yankees. Evan, again, I, in front of everybody, I sincerely apologize to you.
It's all good. We appreciate everybody here. Great win tonight. Ken, hope you had a good time. And let's go Yankees. We'll see you guys next time.
Lou, thank you for coming on. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the likes as you're going out. Please press the like button. And we're gonna have tremendous rest of the weekend, and we're gonna have a fantastic show on August 3rd on trade deadline. You don't want to miss it. You do not want to miss this show. Everyone, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We'll see you tomorrow. Evan, final words?
Let's go Yankees.
Well, that's good. I like that. All right, Evan, stay right there. We'll talk to you, everyone, tomorrow. God bless you all. And remember one thing, from Celia to Corky to Ken to Mighty Funny to Sean, John the Beagle Dad to Victor, to everyone, I applaud you tonight. Chef Nick, totally, I applaud everybody funny. I applaud everyone here for sticking up for us and being here all the time. We don't always agree, but we all love each other, and that's the main thing. But when somebody's going to attack me that doesn't know me from a hole in the wall, I am a goddamn good person, and I don't deserve any of that shit. And I don't curse. This is my territory. This is our territory. Nobody's going to fool around with it. You don't know what you're dealing with. Thank you, everyone. We love each and every one of you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you again, chat. I love you with the bottom of my heart. Take care.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.